Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Denise with the Blue Dahlia Tarot. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to do an all signs for you guys because I was unable to complete the love messages for August because I had gotten sick. So I'm gonna try to do this all signs for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. We are going to focus on love, okay? So with that being said, Aries, you are up first. Show me Aries in love. Show me Aries in love. Okay, Aries, the first card I have for you is the Three of Swords. So you could be heartbroken when it comes to your love life at this time. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. But I feel like you are in this energy of renewal. I feel like you are in this space of wanting to get to know yourself in love, because I feel like how you have felt about yourself, Aries, has caused this Three of Swords is what I'm picking up on. So you could be putting the focus back on yourself, learning about how it is that you are in regards to love, so that when love does come along, you are better able to navigate it, is what it's coming through. King of Swords in the reverse. You could have possibly dealt with somebody in the past, Aries, that was a bit too controlling and manipulative in the relationship, which could have led to this Three of Swords. So that's why I said earlier, you could just feel like swearing off love for a bit so that you can figure out more about yourself and possibly even your triggers, so that you don't end up with someone like this when it comes to getting into your next relationship, is what I feel. Page of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so I'm getting a sense of whoever from your past, Aries, could have caused you this heartbreak was somebody who had their eye on you previously. Possibly they were watching you online. But it seems as though now it's become a bit much, like not in a creepy way, but like they're just watching your every move, I feel like, because they are seeing with this Seven of Pentacles reversed that you're just no longer interested in them because you're focused on yourself. Okay, let's pull some oracles. Compromise. Curse. And then we have origin. So I feel like Aries with this energy, it's as though when I look at the curse card, I don't look at it as like someone's put a curse on you. No, I just feel like you feel as though your love life is cursed. Like there's always something that goes wrong. And you may try to compromise with your person, but things just always end up going wrong for you. And so you feel as though you need to plant better seeds when it comes to your love life. So that's why, remember back here I said currently you're just focusing on yourself and possibly even looking at what triggers you in regards to love so that you are able to plant better seeds next time. All right, Aries, that was your message. On to Taurus. Show me Taurus in love. Okay, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. That is fire energy. You have the Emperor, Aries energy. Also, the King of Wands is Leo energy as well. Don't know if I mentioned that. You have the Ten of Swords reversed. And we have the High Priestess, Cancer energy. And we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like Taurus, with this energy in regards to your love life, I put this card down, I immediately felt an energy of betrayal. Someone that is just all about themselves. And I feel like you are this Emperor, Taurus. So you are in the space when it comes to your love life of you're strong, you're confident, you know what you want. But when it comes to this Ten of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess, it's giving me a sense of you're not wanting a situation to be over. And with the Hierophant in the reverse, this could have been a marriage and or a higher level of commitment. Let me see something here. Just backwards, hold on. I want to see what this Ten of Swords reverse is. The Sun in reverse, Leo energy. And we have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups at the back. Okay, Taurus, what it's looking like to me is, excuse me. So with the Sun in the reverse and the Nine of Cups, you may not have wanted a past relationship to end, but I feel like the reason why it ended was because there was no clarity in the relationship, nor the direction of the relationship is what I'm feeling. But with this Nine of Cups card and the Ace of Cups, it's showing me that you will find new love and it will be your wish fulfillment. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go with that. We have the Four of Wands. And we also have this Ace of Pentacles reverse. I feel like whatever new love is going to come your way, Taurus, you're going to feel a bit hesitant. I feel like it's giving me an energy of it's too good to be true. But I feel like that's the energy that's coming towards you, Taurus, when it comes to your love life. So be ready for new love. Let me see what extra messages I can get for you. Profession. Right now you could be really focused on your career. So you may not even see this new love coming in because you're so focused on your career right now. You could also be a parent with the Emperor. Real estate in the reverse, but let me read it. It says wealth, investment, and mega project. Yeah, so I feel like, as the cards showed me earlier, you are a bit hesitant to invest in this new relationship. And let's see, at the back of the deck, we have homelessness in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're scared to open up, Taurus. I feel like because of what you experienced in your past relationship, I feel like you feel as though it's going to be a repetition of that cycle. That's what it's giving me, Taurus. So I feel as though, Taurus, it's obviously going to be up to you. Either you're going to be guided to take that leap of faith, or you're just going to end up solely focusing on your career. But it's up to you, Taurus. All right, on to Gemini. Show me Gemini in love. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Page of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, either you're keeping tabs on someone or someone is keeping tabs on you. Star reversed. Could be an Aquarius. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups at the back of the deck. So Gemini, this is somebody from your past with the Six of Cups, but with it being in the reverse, it's as though they are heavily missing you and they don't want to let you go. They are very unhappy with this Four of Cups. But with a Star here, they know that they cannot repair the relationship. With the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups, they see you as their other half. They see you as their soulmate. But they feel it as though they are emotionally needing to walk away. So it's an energy of they're torn. They don't want to let you go, but they feel as though they have to. Okay. Let's look at some extra messages for you, Gemini. Profession in the reverse. Friendship in the reverse. What else? and reservation in the reverse. So let me read this one. Reservation says desire, worth, and extravagance. It's in the reverse, but I just wanted to read it for you. Friendship says team, connection, and network. And profession says expertise, talent, and omniscience. So I feel like Gemini, you could no longer be connected to this person with the friendship card in the reverse. Also with reservation and profession being in the reverse. I'm getting a sense of things have been difficult when it comes to your career and this person. Even though you all are no longer speaking, especially with this reservation card, because even though you may no longer have feelings for them, I'm getting a sense that they still do, but they still feel the need to walk away. Gemini, you know your situation best, so you will know what to do with that. All right, on to Cancer. Show me Cancer in love. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Show me Cancer in love. Five of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Three of Wands reversed. And Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands reversed to the back of the deck. Cancer, I feel like this could have been somebody you were married to, or it felt like the relationship was a marriage, because I am guided to this Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles speaks of building something over time from the ground up that will be long lasting. But I'm feeling as though with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, emotionally, they no longer fulfill you. I feel like for a time you were really sad about the connection not working out, or the relationship. I feel as though also you could have waited for a while to hear from this person. But with the Queen of Wands at the back of the deck being in the reverse, I feel like you finally saw them for who they were. So you just let them go. You no longer waited to hear from them, waited to get a call from them, a text, anything like that. You just are someone who just would rather focus on yourself. I feel like eventually you'll end up reaching this Ten of Pentacles, but it could be with someone else. Let me get you some final messages. Marriage. Oh, you see? I swear, I feel like I'm psychic sometimes. Indulgence. And marionette. Exactly. That's why the Queen of Wands came out in the reverse at the back of the deck, remember? So as I mentioned earlier, you could have been married to who this was, but I feel like this person really manipulated you. I feel like they were more interested in what they could get from you, you know, what you could give them versus what they could also contribute to the relationship. And I feel like this is why it ended. Oh, look at that. At the back of the deck, it says compromise, but I see you in the middle and two people arguing. So I feel like you could have brought this to either friends or family. And I feel like deep down you knew what was really going on, but I feel like for a time it was difficult for you to really see it for what it was. All right, Cancer, that was your reading. On to Leo. Show me Leo in love, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. You have the Emperor. That's Aries energy. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Hierophant reversed, Taurus energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Leo, I feel like whoever you were dealing with in the past in your relationship was somebody that really kept you in your head. Somebody that really wanted to keep you blind to the situation when it came to the relationship or the connection. I'm getting a sense of someone who would tell you what they felt you wanted to hear. And I feel like this is how they kept you stuck. With a Hierophant in the reverse, I feel like this could have been a connection where you could have been married to who this is, especially because the Emperor is here as well. Or you could be a parent. And I feel like over time, the way this person always kept you in your head, also at the same time with everything that they were doing, they pushed you away and they left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Let's get some more cards for you, Leo. It's a bit heavy energy. Loss. It says sorrow, bereavement, and damage. We have Coach in the reverse. It says advice, obedience, and knowledge. And we have indulgence, interaction, joy, and friendliness. So Leo, I feel as though you could have gone for some assistance in your relationship when it came to whoever this person is to you. Husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, fit it to your situation. Because this Coach is also giving me Hierophant energy. I'm getting a sense of you could have been given bad advice as well, purposely. That's coming through strongly, which is why you're in this loss energy, which is giving me the Five of Pentacles energy as well. You're sad, you're down. You're like, how did this happen? Why me? I feel like whoever gave you guidance was just wanting to see your relationship crumble. I don't know, I'm guided to these three people and they're enjoying themselves, they're smiling, they're happy. It's like they are taking joy in your demise, in your relationship falling apart. It could be three people. Take it how it resonates for you, Leo. All right, on to Virgo. Yes, Virgo. All right. Show me Virgo in love. Show me Virgo in love. Yeah, the Four of Cups reversed. Judgment reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Wow, all reversals. And the Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And then the Six of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Virgo, I'm getting a sense of you could have been unhappy in your relationship. I feel like you are not seeing or unwilling to see the problems in your relationship. But it was very difficult for you to move on from it. I feel like with this Judgment in the reverse, your spirit team was giving you signs and guidance, but it's as though you were closed off from it. Also, with this Two of Swords being in the reverse, I feel as though you also were not listening to your intuition, because I'm guided to the water in the back. But as I said, with this Four of Cups being in the reverse, I feel like you are now willing to get yourself out of that mental prison. of not wanting to see the relationship for what it was. Because remember, when the swords are down, it indicates that a decision has been made. So you are ready and willing to let this relationship go. Also, with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like in your next relationship, you are going to be looking for a relationship where there is more reciprocity. Because I feel like this relationship that you had in the past was the complete opposite. All right, let me get some advice for you. Let me get some extra cards. Marionette. Nightmare in the reverse. Suffering, darkness, and persecution. And Marionette says dictatorship, reluctance, and domination. And homelessness in the reverse. It says failure, poor, and castaway. Yeah, I feel like your past person was somebody who was very controlling in the relationship. And this really caused you a lot of sleepless nights. I feel like it got to this point where you started to question yourself, like, what am I doing? And I feel as though with this homelessness card, I feel as though this person could have taken from you monetarily as well. But you're coming out of that. I feel like you're slowly building yourself back up, emotionally as well as mentally and physically. All right, Virgo, this was your message. On to Libra. Show me Libra in love. Show me Libra in love. Okay. Strength in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Leo, not necessarily. Seven of Pentacles. What else? And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Let's see what else comes through. And we have the High Priestess, Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. And we have the Fool at the back of the deck. I feel like you've been worried about your relationship because I'm guided to this Seven of Pentacles. And you see how the person is there looking at the seeds that they have sown. And I'm getting a sense of like, is this it? especially with the Strength card in the reverse. It's like, I feel like you are lacking the strength that you need in order to maintain confidence when it comes to your relationship. With this Ace of Cups, it's showing me new love. It could be renewed love as well. With this High Priestess, I feel like you have been in this space of, I'm getting two groups of Libras. One group of you, I feel like new love is on its way to you with the Fool at the back of the deck. But for others of you, I feel like your intuition has been guiding you to hang in there. Because I feel like with this Ace of Cups, there could be a chance of renewed love as well. So if you've been having difficulties or issues in your current relationship, as I said, there's two groups of Libras that I'm picking up on. So one group of you, this could be new love, and the other group of you, it could be renewed love. So like saying a second chance with whoever it is that you are involved with. All right, Libra, let's get some extra cards here. Okay, we have Homeless. Well, this card has been coming out a lot. Conflict in the reverse. Difference, disputation, and quarrel. And Perseverance in the reverse. It says challenge, resolution, and endurement. And Triumph, reverse at the back of the deck. So I feel like, Libra, for the other half of you, that this is a chance at a renewed connection. I feel as though the Homeless card to me is as though your person is your home, right? And right now you are feeling as though you are, in a sense, left out in the cold because you have had a lot of issues with them. But I feel as though these issues will resolve themselves, even though at times it seems like a bit difficult for you to hold on to faith, exactly how I said here back with the Seven of Pentacles card. Because I feel like you lack the strength to be able to hold on, to persevere. All right, Libra, that was your message. Let's move on to Scorpio. Oops. All right. Show me Scorpio in love, Holy Spirit. Eight of Wands. You could be receiving communication, Scorpio. Lots of messages from this person in your life, possibly to gain clarity in your relationship or your connection. Yeah, because you've been really going through it, Scorpio, with this 5 of Cups. And then another 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel as though you've been left out in the cold by your person, which is why you've been so sad. And you lack clarity as to why. But you will be receiving communication from them with this 8 of Wands. They could be physically separated from you, so they could be in another state, in another country, because the 8 of Wands also implies distance. But you will hear from them. At the back of the deck, I have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you've been really worried, really in your head about the whole situation. Okay, Marionette in the reverse. This card keeps coming out too. It says dictatorship, domination, and reluctance. Maybe you could have felt manipulated by your person, and that is why you've been in this energy. We have good news in the reverse. And we have Mask in the reverse. It says deception, pretending, and inconsistency. And collaboration at the back. I feel like, Scorpio, you feel as though I'm getting a sense of, yes, you will receive communication from them with this 8 of Wands, because you've been in such a low vibrational state within regards to everything that has been going on in the connection and or relationship. But I feel like when you receive news from them, you feel as though whatever comes through is not going to be positive. Because I feel like it's a sense of like, you see them for who they are. So whatever news they were to give you, it would, I'm getting a sense of like, it would leave you more in a state of confusion rather than clarity. Because with this Marionette being in the reverse, yes, you are currently not with whoever this is. So you are able to see things for what they are. But I feel like, because there's nobody controlling you, nobody pulling the strings, so to speak. But I feel as though because you've been so sad and down, it's like you are blocking yourself from the truth. It's like you want good news to come your way, and you know that it may not be that, but it's like you're unwilling to accept it. All right, Scorpio, that was your reading. Take it how it resonates for you. On to who is next? Capricorn? On to Capricorn. Show me Capricorn in love. Six of Cups. Someone from your past coming back around, Capricorn. Maybe a childhood love as well. Yeah, you see that with the World in the reverse. This is fixed energy. So Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Yeah, they do not want the relationship and or connection to be over. We have the Knight of Cups. Prepare to receive a message from whoever this is, Capricorn. They could be a water sign, not necessarily. And then Justice. This could be somebody you are separated from. This could also be a Libra. Also, whoever this is to you, Capricorn, could just want to give you your justice. They could want to just come in and I'm getting heal the connection. What's at the back of the deck? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, exactly. The Knight of Wands reversed, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be Capricorn that in the past, they were somewhat of a player. With this Knight of Wands being in the reverse, they could have taken things too quickly. They could have also been someone who was not the kindest to you with the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like they want to restore and balance the connection. All right, let's get a few more cards here. Origin. It says vitality, creativity, and initiation. So this is giving me like Seven of Pentacles energy. So even more confirmation. They want to sow new seeds with you. Commitment, it says binding, obstruction, and contract. Remember how I said earlier, Capricorn, that this person could have been a bit of a player with that Knight of Wands in the reverse? I feel like they were not happy when it came to committing to you, because I'm guided to this person's face. I feel like it was much of a struggle for them in the past, but I feel like because it's in the upright, they are willing to consider it, especially with this origin card. So they were willing to leave the past in the past. And also for some of you, I feel like this could be, I feel like I mentioned it earlier, somebody that you were connected to. You could have been divorced from whoever this is with the Justice card. So they want to heal things with you. And we have fright in the reverse, depression, phobia, and paranoid. I feel like this is how this person felt for the longest time, and it could have been why maybe they were hesitant to reach out to you, but I feel as though now they're letting go of that, because with the Six of Cups, they have love for you and they want to restore the connection with the world in the reverse. They don't want to end the connection with you. So they're willing to start again. All right, Capricorn, that was your reading. On to who is next? Capricorn, is it Aquarius? Aquarius, I feel like, is next. All right. On to Aquarius. All right. Show me Aquarius in love, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Ace of Swords reversed. Was there an issue with communication in your relationship, Aquarius? Yep. Lovers. So the Lovers card is Gemini energy. You could have dealt with a Gemini, not necessarily. The relationship was really heavy between the two of you, wasn't it? It felt like a lot for you to carry, a lot for you to bear. But you feel like they're your soulmate. You feel like they're your everything. With this Lovers card. Yeah, you're totally heartbroken over who this is. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands here and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. There was a lot of arguments. There was a lot of fights. There was a lot of heated battles between the two of you. And I'm getting a sense of like this was leaving you very drained. Like you just had to let it go. You couldn't hold on any longer. So you just decided to focus on yourself with the King of Pentacles. So you started to focus more on your money and your finances, because I feel like that is something that you could focus on rather than this relationship. Okay, let's get some other messages for you. This preview card says reservation, desire, extravagance, and worth. Yeah, you still have love for who this is, Aquarius. You hold them in high regard. Coach, advice, obedience, and knowledge. So you could have gone to seek advice from either a professional or family members or friends when it came to your relationship and what to do. And hesitation. It says decision, confusion, and worry. Yeah, because you're just, as I said, you were so stressed out for quite a long time that I feel like you really didn't know what to do, or even if you were making the right decision. All right, Aquarius, that was your reading. On to Pisces. All right. Holy Spirit, show me Pisces in love, please, and thank you. The Magician, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, not necessarily. Judgment. Temperance. Sagittarius. Wow, almost all major arcana. And the 10 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Pisces, I feel like when it comes to your relationship, I feel like you may be calling judgment on it. I feel like also your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, God, whoever you believe in, I feel like they have also stepped in to help balance and restore the connection. Because at the end of the day, for a lot of you, this could be a relationship where there's children involved, and I'm feeling as though deep down you may not want to end the connection with them. Also with the Magician, you have all the knowledge and all the tools that you need to be able to fix this relationship, if that is what you desire. Because with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, at times I feel like you feel as though giving in and giving up. Because also I see here the Nine of Swords. It's something that really has given you lots of sleepless nights. And it has given you lots of sadness with the Five of Cups. Also, I have here the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you could feel this way, Pisces, because your person has shut out emotionally. They have shut you out emotionally. And this keeps you up at night. It's like, I want to fix the connection. I want to heal it. I want to work on it. But I don't know if I can. That's strongly what is coming through for me. Okay, let's get some final cards for you. Okay, we have Live and Learn in the reverse. This is experience, training, and development. You got Death in the reverse. It says endless, inevitable, and harm. Let's see. Right. And one more card. Goal. And Coach at the back of the deck. Yeah, Pisces, I feel like you are willing to try one more time, because you don't want to end the relationship with the Death card in the reverse. And with Live and Learn, I feel like both of you are willing to learn from your past mistakes so that you can reach this goal of a happy family, a family where both of you, or all of you, your children included, are all emotionally fulfilled and the family unit is restored. All right, Pisces, this was your message. I hope you all enjoyed my first all signs. I may do these every month. I don't know yet, but I wanted to do an all signs for you all because, like I said earlier, I wasn't able to give you all the messages for the rest of the signs because I got sick. Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, you can do so by contacting me at thebluedahliatarot@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram, and my handle is the same. Remember, if you would like a personal reading from me, they are going for $30, all of them. So the Snapchat reading, the Zoom live reading, and the pre-recorded YouTube reading as well. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go ahead and do that as well. All right, I'll talk to you later.